Commander Zixstylis' four eyes widened as the sensor readings cascaded across his neural interface. The Krillian battlecruiser Void. Render had been patrolling the outer rim of the Andromeda sector when they detected the anomaly, a single vessel. Drifting through space, its configuration unlike anything in their extensive databases. "Analysis complete, Commander," chirped his scanning officer, Tvek. The young Krillian's mandibles clicked nervously. The vessel appears to be of unknown origin. Primitive construction, possibly pre-warp civilization. Zixstylis compound. Eyes focused on the holographic display floating before his command throne. The ship was indeed crewed by Krillian standards, angular, utilitarian, with none of the elegant biocurves that characterize proper starship design. Its hull appeared to be made of some basic metallic alloy, scarred and pitted from countless journeys through the cosmic void. "Interesting," he mused, his voice resonating through the bridge's atmospheric processors. "Perhaps we've discovered a new species too, enlightened about the superiority of Krillian civilization. The Krillians had conquered 17 star systems in the past century, bringing their advanced technology and refined culture to lesser beings across the galaxy. This primitive vessel would make an excellent addition to their collection of subjugated races. Initiate deep scan," Zixstylis commanded. "I want to know everything about this vessel and its occupants." Tvek's claws danced across his control. "Interface. Scanning now, Commander. Penetrating their hull with our molecular analyzers. The Void renders most advanced sensors, capable of analyzing matter down to the subatomic level, focus their energy beams on the mysterious ship. What they found defied all logic." "Commander," Tvek's voice cracked with confusion, "the readings ... They don't make sense. Explain." "The hull composition is showing impossible properties. The base material appears to be iron and carbon primitive alloys, but the molecular structure..." Tvek paused, his mandibles chattering. "It's reinforced with something our computers can't identify. The density readings are off the charts." Zixstylis leaned forward in his throne. "Continue to scan. What about the interior?" "Scanning deeper." "Commander." Tvek's eyes glazed over as he interfaced directly with the ship's sensors. Seconds later, he jerked back as if struck by lightning. "By the 7 moons of KRYL lost ... What is it?" "Commander, this ship. It's not just a vessel. It's a weapon. The entire interior is filled with armaments I've never seen before. Projectile weapons that fire solid metal slugs at relativistic speeds. Something called nuclear warheads, fusion devices that could crack a moon, and there are thousands of them." The bridge fell silent, except for the hum of life support systems. Zixstylis felt his confidence wavering. Nuclear weapons? Those are theoretical at best. No civilized species would actually build such barbaric devices. "There's more, Commander." Tvek's voice had dropped to a whisper. "I'm detecting massive fusion reactors not for propulsion, but for power generation. The energy output is staggering. And the crew quarters..." He paused, his entire body trembling. "Commander, I'm reading life support systems designed for a species that breathes oxygen and nitrogen. But the atmospheric pressure they maintain ... it's crushing. 60%. Higher than our homeworld surface pressure. Impossible. No sentient life could evolve under such conditions. The biological scanners are picking up thermal signatures now, Commander. 12 life forms aboard. Their body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, nearly boiling point for most species we know, and their cardiovascular systems." Tvek's voice failed him entirely. "Report!" "Commander, their hearts beat at 72 cycles per minute, pumping a corrosive liquid through their bodies. Their muscle density is 3 times that of a Krillian warrior, and their skeletal structure, it's reinforced with calcium phosphate compounds that make our battle armor look fragile." Zixstylis' 4 hearts began beating in an irregular pattern. "You're telling me this primitive ship is crewed by biological weapons?" "There's something else, Commander." Tvek's mandibles were now chattering uncontrollably. I've accessed their ship's computer systems. The vessel designation is UES Retribution. It's classified as a heavy destroyer in their fleet, one of their smaller warships. The commander's world began to spin. Smaller warships? According to their databases, this species, they call themselves humans, operates a fleet of over 10,000 vessels like this one, and their larger ships. Tvek couldn't continue. A new voice cut through the bridge's stunned silence. It came through their communication systems, speaking in heavily accented but recognizable galactic standard. Unknown vessel, this is Captain Sarah Chun of the United Earthship Retribution. We've detected your scanning attempts. While we appreciate your curiosity, uninvited deep scans of military vessels are considered acts of aggression by Earth fleet. Regulations. Zixtala found his voice. This is Commander Zixtala of the Krillian Empire. You will surrender your vessel immediately for inspection and integration into our glorious commander. Captain Chun's voice carried an edge of steel. I'm going to stop you right there. You've just deep scanned a human warship without permission. You now know exactly what we're capable of. I suggest you reconsider your next words very carefully. Tvek frantically gestured to his commander. Sir, I'm detecting massive energy buildups across their hull. Their weapon systems are powering up. All of them. Zixtala stared at the primitive-looking vessel on his display, its angular hull now seeming less crude and more ominous. 18 years of conquest, of terrorizing lesser species across the galaxy, and he had never encountered anything like this. Captain Chun, he said, his voice barely above a whisper, the Krillian Empire apologizes for the intrusion. We were merely curious about your vessel's unique design. Curiosity is fine, Commander, unsolicited military scans or not. Consider this a learning experience. As the human warship Retribution powered up its engines and disappeared into the void, leaving only the faint signature of an exotic propulsion system, Zixtala slumped in his command throne. Tvek, he said quietly, delete all records of this encounter and send a priority message to High Command. Recommend immediate revision of expansion protocols for the Andromeda sector. Sir, what should I tell them? Zixtala watched the empty space where the human ship had been, still, trying to process what they had discovered. Tell them we found something that scans back